Good afternoon. Yes, it's late afternoon, the sun's going down, so before we lose all our light, check this out. Boom. We are up in Toowoomba and Liam has finished with the 32. We haven't seen this in a while. Even I haven't seen this in a while. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? Here's the man. Welcome back, Liam.
Hello.
Firstly, again, shout out, Llama Fab. Go like his stuff, man. Look at this. It is beautiful. For the guys that are new or have not seen this or have just stumbled upon this, can you run us through what you've done with it?
So I did all the plumbing for the intake and charge pipes on this car. We found this super huge intercooler on Facebook for a steal. It was super cheap, so we decided to use that. And then plumbed in the, what are they, the high flow HKS turbos?
The T3G setup from HKS.
So we plumbed that in, which was obviously super challenging, but I think it turned out pretty cool. So I used 2 intakes instead of 1, and yeah, it turned out really, really cool.
What was the, I already personally know this, but what was the most challenging thing you found about this job?
The merge. Yeah, mounting, like merging alloy. I don't know, it's actually the first time I've ever done it before, and I found that quite challenging. And then also just nutting out the details, like trying to work out where we were going to put intakes and whatnot. But you know, once we worked that out, we cruised pretty quickly. So the rest of it was pretty straightforward. That's all pretty normal on that side. That's a standard car. It's just the twins. It's very very unique. It's a bit different. Most people get rid of them, so it's pretty cool to do something a bit different. So yeah, I like a challenge. I think it turned out alright.
Turned out amazeballs. For all you guys that love what you're welding, look at this. I say to Ben all the time, this is like men's grocerying. It's like, you know how good chicks always go, look at my blankets, and look at my finely hand knitted things. And you look at this, you're like, yes, no, you've definitely turned this car into a work of art. He even went to the extent of like little details like this, like just mounting my radiator beautifully here, mounting up the LLM crash bar down the bottom here. You can see the cool little tabs we've got down here. It almost looks like factory or show spec, like it's nuts. It's just beautiful work. Absolutely freaking stoked with it. Oh, then we also had Ryan. Does Ryan have a business name for his Cerakoting?
Brooker Ranch.
Oh, just Brooker Ranch?
Ranch, yeah.
Oh, so Brooker Ranch, aka Ryan Brooker, done my Cerakoting. So this is a big experiment. So do not judge his work off this. This is a beautiful freaking color, and it is really, really cool. If you want to see what his work turned out like, check out the proper OEM intake here. However, my intake manifold, unfortunately, has been doing nothing but nightmares for the guys. So this is from Thailand, but the metal or the material that they've used for it has not been good enough quality to be able to work with from welding down to Cerakoting and everything. So that's on me, that's my bad. I've used an intake that unfortunately was not very good for painting or for welding. However, it'll do the job and it'll get the job done. But the guys done the best they could with it, and I think it still looks amazing. So I'm still super happy with it. And once we're done with a couple of events, we'll get it off and we'll get a proper manifold on, and it will look even more amazing. Take my breath away. Whoosh.
Do you lose your breath while doing this?
I 100% just did.
You notice you forget to breathe? Yeah, I do the same thing.
I get excited.
They jam a camera in my face and I forget to breathe.
Yep. I was like, it is crazy. This build has been going on. I looked the other day, I'm like, wow, this has actually been like a 3-year build. Wow, why am I still doing this to myself? But yeah, this is what 3 years of turning a missile into a streetcar and then into something that shouldn't be a missile or drifted anymore looks like. Still gonna drift it. We're gonna send it. Liam, do you want to do an exhibition drift with me sometime? This we're gonna. Do you call it? It's not Chaser, is it? It's a JZX in Mark II. Thank you. You guys know I get confused with that all the time. All right, so Mark II, 32 exhibition drift. Do you want to see it? You're leading. Hell yeah. I'm so psyched. Now we've also got another surprise thanks to Dan in Golby's. He has been sourcing my valve cover for me. So I have a pretty special looking valve cover in the Falcon. We'll show you that when we get home. But yeah, it'll suit this whole get up really nicely, I think, and it'll definitely go well with all Liam's fab. Like, I think Liam's fab will probably actually take the attention away from the valve cover, which is awesome because I think it looks freaking amazing. Look at all these little brackets and everything. I love it. It looks freaking sick. I haven't seen you for a while, Wing Zero. How are you, car? That's right, let's go put my door cuts back on. You guys remember this thing?
Maybe, yeah.
It's actually on the ground.
Yeah, surface it.
This thing's fat.
Yeah.
I'm watching the floor being rebuilt on its own.
Yeah, it's okay.
I thought this one was the secret build.
He was in the last video as well.
Yeah,
That's so good.
he's pretty sweet with it. He just wants the damn thing finished. He just wants to drive it again. It's been such a big work in progress. He's got lots of stuff to button up. So he's like, yeah, you take as long as you need. But he's like, as soon as you're done, I'm getting into it. But I think he's sort of hoping I don't get it done quickly so he doesn't have to get into it straight away. He's got so many cars in the garage.
This thing has a full custom floor plan.
34 thing with
The owner is a
whatever it is. It's
metal magician.
The piping work on the
Like, he hand makes panels.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this thing should be a dream to fab up. It should be really good. He's basically given me exactly what he needs, and like you can look at where it's all going to go, and it's really well thought out exactly how I've got to build an exhaust. There's just room for everything.
Yeah.
So it should turn out nice. The easier it is to do, generally, the more time I can spend making it look pretty.
Yeah.
So like what I do should look really gangster.
He left you, giving you like all the angles to work with already. Like he's figured it out. You're
Yeah,
like, you're gonna
literally,
run
yeah.
a 45 back
Yeah.
through here.
And he's like, the only rule is the exhaust has to sit in that tunnel. He's like, if it sits low up, no good, because it's got to be higher than the floor.
Yeah,
he wants it. He wants those sills the lowest point.
Yeah, kind of like
made
this.
all the
Yeah.
tunnel.
It's got a full
So,
tunnel. Yeah.
But yeah, it's the sort of car you end up just welding a couple of plates on, and as it wears them out, you weld a couple more
Yeah.
back on. Like you make your lower spot
The
somewhere
little
straight.
skid runners, whatever they are. Yeah.
No, you see some of his videos though? He literally hand beats and molds and welds like everything.
He just
Yeah,
takes a
just
big
shows
sheet,
the
big
engine
sheet of
there.
metal and just like forms it into.
Yeah, like it's crazy. He's literally a metal magician.
The dude's super talented.
That the guards, like I thought they were the fiberglass ones, but they're metal as well. The front lip, the rear spoiler, everything's all handmade.
That's what caught me to start. I'm like, wow,
So,
that's really cool. Though he's kind of dimpled in his rear and like huge amount of wheel work and stuff.
obviously these are really, really rare to find, so he's made that as well. Like I'd say he's made his own dies and pressed his own rear cowling panel. Like the dude's a machine. Like
He's a
and really, really hard to sort of get your car into because it's obviously so booked out and busy. So when he hit me up, he's like, "Hey, I need this done to my car." I was like, "Sweet, I need this done to my car." He's like, "Well, actually, yeah, let's do that." So
Yeah, it's Nathan's.
Oh shit!
he's down your way.
Yeah. He's like 15 from us.
Firewall swaps and stuff and integrated with each other.
This thing is going to be so damn cool. Oh yeah, damn.
Like that's scary.
Yeah, no, that's not cool. Yeah, no, there's something going on there. God, I hope that drives okay on the way home.
I don't remember it sitting on that angle. So
No, that's definitely new.
This wheel bearing must be really loose.
Looks like it.
Watch it. Is the front wheel a lot hotter than the rear wheel? No, the metal part.
They're both cold,
That's cold.
but that one's got no tread on it whatsoever, and that one's got tread. I'll let him know. Oh, I was gonna talk about the car, but apparently the trailer is demanding our attention. Benjamin, on a side note, 32's back. Hello, 32. It's a dirty 2 right now. What do you guys reckon? Do you like the equips? Yes, we have new wheels. I didn't notice for a while either, even though I put them on. But we've got the Desmond Y Sports that usually go on this, which are white face with the Nismo stickers. And I bought these wheels pretty recently, but I don't think I actually even showed you guys before I put them on the car and took the car up to Liam. So yeah, here's some nice equips.
Does YouTube want to see what it feels like living in 1999?
1999. Yeah, that's nice.
Doesn't that feel good?
It feels normal. I remember when it went over $1 and we were all like outraged. We're like, what is this controversy?
Because I actually get 1 for 1.
Yeah, the Ute is on gas. So we got rid of the green Challenger and we now have this tray back thing that is actually, it's more comfortable to drive when it's towing than when it's not towing.
Liters for $75.
Right, bar strap down.
And she'll do 500 or 600.
Why is it every time one of these toge plates is registered, the other one's unregistered? Can you like keep your stuff registered long enough so we can drive together?
Mine's the one registered at the moment.
At
Yours
the
is the one
moment?
unregistered.
Yeah, I spent 3 years registered though.
Huh?
We're even now. Ooh, it's cold. Yeah, that's sketch. We got a wonky wheel there. We got back from Llama Fab pretty late last night, so we didn't end up taking the car to the shed and unloading. So we're gonna go do that this afternoon, and we're gonna try on the new valve cover. See the 180s just chilling in the back here. Getting a bit of rest time. So the whole picking up life and moving thing is happening pretty fast now. We hit up the real estate agent and they apparently have a buyer interested already in this place. And we haven't advertised it yet, so that's really, really good news. I missed seeing this thing. Alright. Let's go play cars. You'd think building a big shed we'd have plenty of room, but it's pretty much the opposite. We're gonna make room to be able to have a spot for 32 to work on. We just moved like half of a body shop essentially. Of body panels and stuff are now all up there. What was this one again?
That's my spare.
Yeah, but where did this one come from? This is a Sora one?
Yeah, sure, the Indigo. I sold the Indigo.
Yep, that one. Back when these guys were $800. Benjamin doesn't throw anything out.
Never had enough sums.
Can never have enough. Yeah, no, I'll agree with the sumps. Definitely. I won't agree with these intakes though. This is my Franken R154, apparently from Thailand. It has a modified rear and a custom Thai bell housing of some kind. Apparently it came with a 1J, but I bought it for spare parts. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Did you come across another crossover? I've got a GTS-4 one floating around somewhere, and I've got a stock SR S13 one as well. I don't know why that's why. Oh yeah, WPT8.
Funky bell?
It is funky. Look at that bell housing. Look how funky that bell housing is. Jump, 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 jump. Hey, there's my glasses. Like when normies move houses and they're like, oh, there's my teddy bear, or there's my teacup I lost, or something like that. And where it's like, ooh, there's my
Paperweight in the road.
glass pads. Ooh, there's a Jason.
You can do it.
Ooh.
again. It's not too heavy.
Which one's this one?
VQ.
Yeah, no, VQ, but which one was it? The L Grand or the 350? No, this is the HR that you wanted to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just cool enough to bother people.
Only just.
It needs an oil pump.
I think it needs just a little more than that, but yes, that would be a good start. I'm surprised that plastic box is actually holding together. Struggling, but it's holding together.
Fun to move.
There is a hunter.
Yeah, it's a get drag.
Alright, do a squat. Go. Squat. It's more like a hip thrust than a squat. Back to Frankenstein bell housing. Look at this. I don't know what they were trying to do. You've seen how Frankenstein this thing is.
Oh, yeah, technically that's better than your section.
Oh yeah, do you want a different bell housing?
You don't
Mine's
want.
only got one repair.
You don't want this bell housing.
No, I've got
No, he's offering you his, because with his belt housing, then it would bolt to a...
Well, this has a tie. I don't know what this is. This has got some tie thing on it. So
Yeah,
I don't know what they adapted it to.
If you figure that out, it's probably worth a fair bit.
plenty of months of repairs.
What do they call it? YouTube magic? It was a little challenging getting this thing in here with the car trailer because our garage is on a bit of a slope downwards, so anything coming off a trailer is obviously wanting to go forwards and not backwards into the garage. We're thinking about putting a winch somewhere at the back here. That way we can legit just hook stuff up and drag it in here. But yeah, 32's in. Welcome back, 32. And welcome to the new shed. You haven't seen it yet. It's been relegated down to the back shed. And has been at Liam's for quite a few months. So yeah, this shed wasn't actually done. It needs a really, really good wash. It's been sitting around for a couple of months. You can see it all here. But that's the least of our concerns at the moment. What I want to do right now is I want to go get the bonnet prop, and I want to go get a head torch, and I want to put this on. I technically have been waiting for this for 7 months. 7? Yeah, no, it's been ordered for 7 months. And it's finally rocked up. I'm trying to do this. I'm using a glass table here, so I'm just being real careful. So they're half the height of the average valve covers, but they are 2-piece, so they still use the OEM gaskets. And this part here just comes off the center, but it's all vented, and they even put my name in it for me. And I could pick what color. So this comes, you can get it in like this kind of finish, or you can get it in whatever anodized color you want. Obviously, I asked them for purple, and they smashed it out in purple. Not a bad bit of kit. Let's go get this bonnet prop, a head torch, and some Allen's keys. So this is how before. Pew. I know they're really good to eat a lot in here, but how cool does it already look? Daytime, obviously, this will pop a lot more because the garage door will be open and stuff, and I'm kind of working against myself here because the lights are behind the car. Okay, we are in business. So this motor has ran before, but like I said in a couple of vlogs, I don't know the condition of the motor. I don't know anything about this running, so it's a bit of a fingers crossed game here, but I'm pretty confident with it. Man, I just love these colors. I could just walk around this bay all day. It does so many cool colors. Meow. Meow. Can we get it to go yellow? Oh, almost. Oh. Sorry. Even the Cerakote. I love this Cerakote color. Look at the blue, bluey purple color. That is so damn nice. There's my little numbers and stuff. Whatever they might mean. Alright, so I just pulled the centerpiece of the valve covers out. This thing is actually really nice. Like it looks kind of cheap and flimsy, but it's really heavy and it's thick as. Yeah, it's all CNC'd. So I think it just needs a really good polish just to get rid of all these like milling marks. But then I might lose my logo if I polish this one. I might do it anyway. Just double checking the baffles in these. My door cards, by the way. I ended up finding some new GDR door cards. You guys back over here. Oh no, it seems our light has died. Now, this is why I love my head torches, because no matter what, I don't have to waste time setting up my lighting, and I can just go straight ahead. Oh nice, they did engrave. One is a non-VVTi right hand side. I'll pull these off again tomorrow, and I'll clean this all up properly and do it really, really nicely, but I'm just too excited to see what this is going to look like. I've waited so long for this valve cover. Locations. It does sit very tightly on these coil pack edges, so I might even have to trim out the Yaris coil pack. Yeah, definitely. Pushing the valve cover. Only a couple of mil, but enough at the back here that I want this perfect. And it may get pushed across when the other one goes on. Let's find out. This is a good learning curve, sorry. This is good for me to even test this though. That way if I have to pull these off at any stage, I know that no matter what I'm going to pull the coil packs out to get this back on nicely. Yeah, right, coil pack's coming out. So the Yaris coil packs, I have to pull the coil packs out now to get the brackets off, to get underneath to the bracket locations. Hopefully, yeah, that one definitely, and that one definitely. This is the game you play when you do everything custom. Alright, so it turns out the coil pack brackets do hit the valve covers, so I have to shave down the brackets, not by much, probably 3-4 mil on each side, and do like a V kind of taper. So these guys on the edges here, we'll just need a bit taken off on both sides to then clear the valve covers from CNC Innovations. Also have just checked the timing cover. Timing cover seems like it will be okay, minus, let me just turn my light on. There we go, minus the very top bit here. So what I'll do is I'll cut out this little indent of plastic, and then that will just sit perfectly, like this can't go anymore, that's where it sits. And then this can move forward back to where it was. So this off, just dump this over here. It's so pretty. Yeah, this just slides forward and goes right there. Yeah, pretty happy with how it looks. Looks pretty cool. Definitely suits exactly what I was going for with the bay. Over the top. This looks really, really good with Liam's piping. I know I keep saying that, but it is really nice piping. Look at it, it's beautiful. Alright, well, I have some things to do. I've got to go shave down the coil pack brackets, and I've got to cut out that little rectangle out of the plastic timing cover. And then I will get stuck in putting these on properly for tomorrow. So I did test fit them tonight to make sure, you know, we weren't going to have any dramas like this. So aesthetically, we're pretty damn close. We'll get some really nice thermos in here. And then we'll get some beautiful custom stainless, most likely stainless, overflows. So we'll get this reservoir redone. Then we need a wash fluid bottle somewhere at the back here and a catch can. And that's kind of about it for the bay, for what I want to have in there. Then I also have a kit. So I light an LED strip kit to light the entire bay up. So whether I tuck the lighting under the guards here and under the firewall here, or whether I go up underneath the bonnet here so it comes down and lights down, kind of like what this guy up here was doing. And it shines down on it. Not too sure yet, but that's definitely in the works. And then we can get the front bar on and see what that's going to look like. Make sure everything lines up. I do have a rear LRM crash bar I've got to put on the back, so I've got to pull my rear spats and my rear bar off and try and fit that bash bar on. Focus on the wiring, getting the tail shaft done, doing all the brake lines. So yes, I'm doing, you know, I'm doing purple for that. We've got to go down to probably Hell Performance and go get purple braided brake lines for all in the bay, for the dual piston brake booster deletes, and for the front and rear calipers and all that kind of stuff. I do also have to get some lines for the turbos, so some feeds and returns. I've got my original ones down here, but I'm gonna go get some nice ones. This guy down there, you probably can't see him too well because I forgot my light, but yeah, do that. I do have to tighten up all my hardware on the hot side, and we do have to pull the charge pipes off and create some custom flanges for that, because you can't buy the flanges. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog, and I'll catch you guys next time. What do they do? Wow! Pew! YouTube magic! Fly away! Whatever. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!